Hi, I'm Amy Yildiz and welcome to Rebirth Pilates, day 13 of our March Matness challenge. Today we're going to be focusing on the lower body with some lower body stability and mobility exercises. Thanks again for joining me, and let's get started. So come up to the top of your mat, bind your feet underneath you, swivel to your Pilates V, grow nice and tall, take an inhale here. Exhale, lift your heels, wrap your legs around. See if you can really squeeze your seat. Get tall and lower your heels. 4 more times, lift and squeeze and lower. 3 and lower. 2 and lower. 1 more, lift and hold. Lift your arms up to the ceiling, challenge yourself. Try to roll down, keeping your heels up off the ground. Only go as far as you can. What feels good to you? If you can touch the ground, great. Roll yourself back up to standing and stand tall. 2 more times. Up and over your legs, trying to keep those heels lifted off the ground. If you need to lower them down, go right ahead. We're just trying to improve and challenge ourselves. The only way to do that is to try. Last time, roll it down. Touch the ground if you can, or go as low as you feel like you can. Roll yourself back up, stand tall, lower the heels, lower the arms. Bring the feet to parallel. Good, we're gonna lift the heels and lower the heels for 5. Trying to keep equal weight into both sides, inside, outside of the feet, not letting those ankles roll out to the sides. 2 more. The last one, lift, keep them lifted. Lift the arms up to the ceiling, round yourself up and over those legs, trying to keep those heels off the ground. If you touch the ground, great. If not, that's fine. Try to get the balance and your stability. Rolling down 2 more times. Improving balance, improving that core connection between your feet and your legs all the way up into your abdomen. 1 more time. You might feel some calf burning. I sure do. The last one. All the way up. Woo, and lower those heels. Good. We're going to try a little single leg roll down. Foot stays down this time, so you're standing into your full foot. Bend your knee so your foot is behind you. And then you're going to roll down. You can use that foot going out behind you. Oops. And just work on what you can. You can bend the standing knee a little bit. Find what works for you. I had to use the wall there for a moment. You can always put your foot down if it's too challenging. Whee! I find this very challenging on this foot. We'll see about the other one. We're just doing 3. You do what you can. And up. And step into both feet for a moment. Shake out that other ankle. And then bend your left knee, stand into your right foot, arms up. And you try rounding out and down over your foot. Zip. And back up. Oh, obviously I need to practice these. I feel like I'm usually better at these, but maybe not today. Down and back up. 1 more. Down and back up. Good. Both feet down. Lift tall. Do just 1 regular roll down in both feet. And roll yourself back up. Come down to the mat however you would like to. Good. Hands behind the legs, tuck your tail, round yourself back, stretch out your back. Release your arms and come all the way down on your mat. Bend your feet in close to your seat. Make sure they're in parallel, in line with your hip joints. Arms pressed down. You're going to tuck your tail and peel yourself up off the mat, if that works for your back. Otherwise, you can come up with a straight hinge. By that I mean Just push your pelvis up to the ceiling and then hinge to come down. So we're inhaling at the bottom, we're exhaling to move up to our bridge, we're inhaling, holding at the top, and we're exhaling, bringing it down. Inhale, exhale, bring it up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, bringing it down. We're being careful that our knees aren't splaying out to the side, that they're staying in this parallel position. Reach your knees out over your feet. Get longer. We're going to stay up here for now. You're going to drop your right hip towards the mat and lift it back up. Left hip down and lift. Trying to keep the knees where they are, so you're just moving your pelvis around your thigh bones. One more to each side. Hold at the top and then bring it down. Bring it back up, press into your arms, press into your feet. And you're going to translate your pelvis left to right. You want to keep your pelvis on the same plane. Try not to drop your hips as you go, left and right. So you're trying not to rotate now, you're trying to translate. Some people like to think of it like going left and right like a typewriter. I sometimes say it's like you have your butt on a skateboard. One or two more to each side. Find your center and bring it down. Good, we're going right onto our side line. We're gonna roll onto our side. Use our arm under our head today. Find the back of your mat to line yourself up. Good, bring your feet forward to the front edge and lift your leg and lower your leg. For 10, 8, 7, you're kind of resisting both directions as you lift and lower. Flex that bottom foot. You can point through the top and reach through the top to keep that space under your waist. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. You're going to bring it at hip height, kick it forward, and bring it back. Kick, kick, and back. Kick, kick, and back. 6 more. 2, and 1. Bring it forward and up and around and back for big circles. So you're going to bring it really far forward, all the way up. Externally rotate, bring it down. Again, around. So you're really trying to keep that leg straight. Really trying to rotate that leg. 4, 5, and then you're going to reverse that. So you'll bring it back. You'll turn up towards the ceiling and bring it forward and around. Up and around. 3, 2, and 1. Good. You're going to bend that knee. If you can, you're going to grab onto your ankle, flex your bottom foot, and lift. If you need to just have this foot further away, that's okay. Find what works for you. And you're just lifting and lowering that bottom leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're going to straighten your leg and swing around to do the other side. So you're going to keep that alignment so that you're aligned with the back edge of your mat. Your feet are at the front corner. Hand is supporting you. And we're going to kick up and down, resisting both directions. Bottom foot is flexed. You're reaching through your top leg to create that space under your waist. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now you're going to draw those big circles. So you're going to bring your leg forward, up, externally rotate and bring it back. And around and back. And around. And then 5 in the other direction. So you bring it back, you turn it up and lift it up to the ceiling, bring it around. Up and around. Up and around. 4 and 5. Good, you're gonna bend that knee, bring it as close as you can. Trying to grab that ankle, flexing the bottom foot. You're gonna lift it 10 times. So everything else is trying to stay stable. You're just using that inner thigh to lift that bottom leg up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, you're gonna swing yourself so you're laying flat on your mat, on your back. And you're gonna bring your knees into your chest, float your arms up to the ceiling. Curl your head, neck, and chest. Use your hands behind your thighs. Get yourself nice and deep. See if you can find a neutral pelvis. Then interlace your fingers behind your head. Flex your feet into your frog position and kick out and bring it in for 10. That's 8. Inhale and exhale. 6 more. Try to keep the upper body stable, the pelvis stable. Just those legs moving. 3 more. 2. Last one. Bring them parallel. Bring one leg up, grab high, pull, and switch. And switch. 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 One more to each side. Little hamstring stretch. Both legs up. Bend the knees, lower everything down. Bring the legs back down. Find a parallel position with the feet. Gonna go back up into that pelvic curl, that bridge. See if you can get a little bit higher, a little more open. Bring one leg into tabletop. And you're gonna tap that foot down 5 times. Pushing into your arms. 2, 1. Bring that foot down. Make sure it's in line with your sits bone. Push into your arms. Bring the other leg up and you tap it down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. And then roll it down through your pelvis. Good. Roll on over onto your stomach. We're going to do a little swan variation, a little upper back extension, and some glute and hamstring work here. So first we'll start with our swan, the one we've been working on with the triangle. You press the triangle, diamond, triangle, into the mat as you lift your chest, reaching long through the legs, finding openness through the collarbones, and lowering down. So eyes look forward, forearms, hands press, collarbones pull wide. Pull your sternum, your breastbone forward between your arms as you pull your elbows back toward you without moving them. Breathing and down. One more. And down. Recommit to those straight legs. Come up onto your forearms, clasp your hands. Support yourself here. Find your pubic bone pressing down, your hip points lifted, your legs reaching and those inner thighs spiraling towards the ceiling. Pull your sternum forward. Keep this. Bend one knee and kick, kick, straighten. Other one, kick, kick, straighten. One more to each side. Last one. Good. Place your hands down. Use your hands to push yourself back into a stretch, little child's pose. Breathe. One more breath. Good. Curl your toes under. Use your hands to rock yourself back onto your feet and come up to standing however you need to. Find your mat. Find your feet. Bring your heels together in your Pilates V. Squeeze the legs together and float those heels up off the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay tall, lift, and round out over your feet, trying to keep those heels up. One more time. Let yourself hang for a moment. Lower your heels, soften your knees. Roll yourself all the way up. Inhale, arms up, grow tall. Arms down. Nicely done. You did class today. So I hope you enjoyed that class. Just a little lower body connection. And I hope to see you back here tomorrow again for more March Madness. Please remember to subscribe to the channel so you can follow along for the whole month of March and for videos in the future. And also check us out at rebirthpilates.com. Thanks again for joining me.